Hello, it's Lisa. Yes, and you're hearing right. I'm doing a voiceover. Hello, everyone. So today, I'm sharing with you a layout I've made for the Hip Kit Club. I'm using the Make kits, and my assignment was to be inspired by the Vicky Bouton heart pattern paper. So I've already used that paper, and what I did, I used it at Go Go Getaway a week ago. And what I did was cut out the hearts and and use them in a rainbow kind of way. So since I already did that, and that was really my first idea I would have with that paper, I decided to go with something else. So what I did here, I was still inspired by the hearts of the paper, and I punched a whole lot of very big hearts out of some pattern papers and some plain cardstock papers, colored cardstock. So and then I wanted some different kind of hearts. I wanted full ones. I wanted some hearts with just the like a border, which it's is what I'm doing there. And then I wanted some hearts where I would cut around and leave a little frame with another color. So that's what I'm doing there. um, so yeah, I'm just looking to have some different kind of hearts, and I'm also keeping the hearts that I cut out with my cutter, the inside of some hearts. I kept those so I would have some smaller hearts too. I can tell you right away that this layout I'm doing here, this first attempt, is not the way it will be at the end. It's not what I will keep because I will do some mixed media and I didn't like the end result. I'm not. Sometimes I really like when I do mixed media and it turns out really cool and I love it and I just keep it. But sometimes it really doesn't look good and it's not Missy Whitney at all. And the paper is all warped up and I don't like it. So sometimes when I do that, I just don't like it and then I change my idea and I just go for some splatters or something that I always like. So anyway, what I'm doing here now is putting gesso on the page, then splashing some water on it, and then I mixed the how are they called? Let me see, just a minute. The Lindy's magical shakers. Those are just some powders with glimmer and they are shimmery. I mixed those with a little bit of gesso to make them more opaque and more bright. So and then I just splash some water on the page, put some paint on it, and then just splash some water again and just turn the page in all directions just to have this splash of colors. And then some splatters, of course. Yeah. So I really like those paints and these powders because they are very, very cool and they are very shimmery. But when you mix them with gesso, of course, you won't have that shimmery side of those. But I don't care. I also like them like that. And I love to mix them with gesso so that I have a more acrylic kind of color. So there I'm just putting my hearts like I would want them to be. And now that I'm looking at it, I like it. It's not that I don't like it, but with all the paint and all the glue I put on there, it wasn't really looking that good. So in here I'm using my white paint marker just to go around the hearts and just to make them stand out a little bit more. which I really do like, and I do very often to use my white pen just to add some details. Yep. So, yeah, just doing my thing. Sorry for that face. Then I really wanted to use that cat head on the crate paper all hard sticker sheet, but I didn't want just one cat head, so I created some more, of course. So I'm just creating two more of those cat heads, and I'm like I try to make them look a little bit like the one on the sticker sheet. So I just cut out the heads out of white paper, and then going around with a black pen just to have a little bit more detail and just to make them stand out, because the paper is white, and I don't want to. Didn't want the cats to not really stand out in front of that paper. So, and then using my scissors to cut out some noses. And when I was watching this earlier, when I was cutting the video, I thought like, I hate cutting out those noses because they never turn out the way I like. So, and then I thought I should just take a day, take some time, and then cut out a whole lot of those noses in a lot of colors with my silhouette, and then just have my noses lying around when I need them, because I hate cutting those. I don't know why, but I hate cutting the noses, and I need them all the time because I create cute animals all the time. So yeah, just finishing up the cats, drawing some whiskers and some eyes, closed eyes, laughing eyes. Or not laughing, smiling eyes, and putting them on the layout to see how it would look like. And I wanted to use a photo of my cat, but I didn't find one, and then I really didn't want to print a new one. So I thought it would be a good idea, since I would have three of those little heads, to use a picture of me and my friends, school, work partners, or how do you call those? My work partners at school. And we took that picture when it was I don't know if you know that holiday. It's a holiday in February, which is called Carnival, and where we dress up like on Halloween, but it's in February, and it's not like the spooky thing, but it's just dressing up and going to parties and stuff. And it's especially for kids. So at school, of course, we try to dress up as well. So we took that picture on that day. So that heart wasn't really how I liked, so I switched it a little bit. I put it more on the bottom of the sheet, and then trying how I would like to put the heads. And then I thought that it would be cool, since I used the white pen to outline the more the darker hearts, I would use a black pen to outline the white hearts. It's not really white, it's more like a grayish white, but I thought it would look very good, and the white would stand out of the white background. So yeah, and then using some really thick foam squares on my heads to make them stand like them pop up of the page. And then I use this those puffy stickers from the Crate Paper collection. which say here something. Here comes the fun. And then those stickers are from Chimel, from the new Chimel collection, and the pink ones are from Crate Paper. So I love to use different kind of fonts and stickers and colors. So I use those, both of those colors, and then you see my finger like tapping tapping the layout, and I was like, no, 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 no. I can continue going like this. It's not what I like. So, starting over, I chose that paper from Crate Paper as well. And I'm doing what I know you have seen me do a lot of times, just creating a frame, cutting out the center of the page, and then cutting off an inch of each side of the on two sides of the white sheet, and just placing that on the frame so that I would have a border. And I love to do that. I don't know why, but I love when my layouts are closed. I don't know if you can say that or if you understand what I mean. The layouts are just more close. It's not an open picture where, yeah, it goes out on the sides, but it's just closed. I don't know how to explain, but I hope you know what I mean. So, yeah, didn't really want to do the same that I did before, so I just punched the hearts, the big hearts, and then I used another punch to punch some smaller hearts. And, sorry, I placed those on my paper. And then I'm destroying the other layout. I hate to do that, but sometimes I really have to. Because, of course, I didn't want to start all over again with the cats. So that was really more how I liked it. And I thought that this would really be a better layout. So, and then just gluing everything. And I love to glue just in the middle of my items, and just not sticking them down completely, because with the glue, the paper will wobble up a little bit. I don't know if you say wobble. I think it is. I think you know what I mean. And then it will have more dimension. It will not be as flat on the page. Then I tried something. You see those little blue thingies, those dots or little squares. I wanted to have the same color again as the crazy thickers, the thickers that say crazy. So I cut apart the eyes of that of those thickers, and I placed them in some random places. But I will take those off. I don't really like the way it looks. So, and then I'm using the super cute stickers from Simple. No, so sorry. Yeah, Simple Stories. Oh yeah, Simple Stories from Simple Stories, and just placing them on some places that I thought it would look cute. And then going back to the Crate Paper collection, I'm using the transparent stickers, and I'm using some flowers, some stars, and some leaves, some black leaves, which I really love. Some words again from the Simple Stories sticker pack. Some more flowers. And then, of course, that little bow would look so cool on the cat. So I created a little pink bow, which the bows are exclusive to Pink Paisley. Oh, sorry, to the Hip Kit Club. And I love that you can mix and match the colors. You don't have to use the colors for the inner part of the bow. You can use another color, which make them very cute and whimsical and fun and colorful. And then just going through my stuff and seeing if I can add something. Oh yeah, so the video is almost over. It is over. You will see the final result. I hope you really like it, and let me know how you like it, and see you very soon, friends. Bye bye.